Yeehaw! Well, I got the front forks rebuilt and they seem to work fine, although I'm thinking those springs that are in there, I'd like to have a stiffer spring. I'm sure there's an aftermarket option I could put in there. We'll work on that later. One of the problems is when I was taking the wheel off, I broke the little lug that the brake cable fits in, so I had to order this plate. Not a big deal. Off of eBay it was $16 including shipping, so I gotta get that on. Well, in the meantime, I am going to replace the rear suspension, which is really shot, and as well there isn't any dampening on there. So this is my review / install of these very Chinese looking RFY shocks. I wanted to stay with something that was pretty close to OEM looking, and these do look pretty close. It's got the usual wonderful Chinese descriptions on the back. Oil seal by NOK, Japanese high standards, and the point of performance and price. Let's open it up. So these are where I got them off of Amazon for about $65 shipped. They're a universal shock absorber. They look a lot like the ones that were on it. So let's take a look and see how hard it is to install these. I'm going to have to compress this a bit to get it in there. You know, I'm going to go hang it from my lift. That'll make it a little easier. So now I've got it suspended off the ground, but I can tell I'm going to run into a problem here because unless I can get it out, I don't know. So let me take it, I don't know if this exhaust is going to get in the way or if I can move it out far enough. I don't know. I'm going to have to get a wrench, an open-ended wrench, and get that off right now, so I'll go do that. So I used an open-ended wrench. It's a 17 millimeter, and I got that off. And that's like a big nut, and I think if I use two hands, I can pull this out far enough to get this out and then get the shock off. Let me try it. That let the swing arm drop down a little bit. Okay, now on this side I should be able to lift the wheel up a little bit. Put it in. Yeah, that was a lot easier than when I was trying to do it with the original shock installed on the other side. Install this here. Well, these are not lined up, but you just turn them. And, oops, that sleeve came out again. Perfect fit. This acorn back on here. And fit this big thing, I don't know if you can see it, back in this hole here. That. Tighten that down. And that is just a 17 millimeter. And we got a washer for there, and a little acorn nut on there, which is, I think, a 13 millimeter. And get that exhaust hanger tightened up. There's a hole in these to allow you to set the pre-ride, what is it, pre-something, sorry. I don't know where to set it. I assume when it's backed off this way, it's going to have more, it'll be more compliant. This should be a little firmer. I'm just going to go 2 stops. Just because, I don't know. Let's just do that. Do the other side. Okay, I'm very pleased with these so far. Obviously, I only got a chance to ride around the block in the snow, but I like the way they look, that they're pretty stock looking. They're, again, much firmer than the ones that I took off there, and that may have something to do with the old ones being 40 years old, but not horribly firm. Also, you know, considering that this is sort of an off-road motorcycle, and that's what I want to do with it, so I'm really happy with that. When I had readjusted the thing to its softest setting, it did make a difference. It isn't quite as firm as it was 2 clicks up. So all in all, very pleased considering the cost of these. Really happy. Works great.